Hey, what is up, guys? It's still Dylan, and welcome back to another Clash Royale episode. I'm back on my Smurf account, and I already completed the double Elixir draft challenge. And again, sorry for my video recording quality again. I just can't find anything good to record, but I guess I'll just have to use this for now. And thanks to the challenge, I can actually upgrade my Goblin Gang to level 10 on my Smurf account, which actually helped out a lot. Anyways, yeah, the ending of that challenge was really bad. Like suddenly I just kept losing. I do not know why. I have actually had some pretty good, um, matches with this. Like I seriously did not expect to win some of these matches. One of them is this one, which is, well, I'm facing against BVB Scar from Los Quilas Jr. I took the Executioner because I feel like it would be better against the Witch, or maybe it's just a better card than the Witch in some situations. Anyways, he gave me the Barbarians, Arrows, Skeletons, and another one. So I guess like I I was kind of disappointed. Like I didn't have any really tanky troops at the start. But again, I'll just have to work with whatever I have. So I just tried to go offensive at the left side, and he's also trying to go offensive at his side. I just errored everything, and unfortunately, he fireballed everything that I have, which was really bad, and poison for the like overkill. I didn't really think the poison was necessary, but maybe he just didn't want to receive any damage. And luckily, my Mega Minion actually got off a shot, and he just went offensive at my left side of the tower. I did not know how to deal with that the Dart Goblin, so I just threw an Executioner right next to him, because I was afraid that he would get distracted by the graveyard. And I can't log yet, up until now. So actually he did quite some damage on us, but that won't be too bad. So I tried to switch lanes with the Goblin Gang, and it actually did quite some good damage. And I guess the Goblin Gang was a little bit too late. He did a Graveyard Poison. I had no choice but to Barbarian the Dart Goblin, and fortunately he placed the Princess down. He wasted I guess the Fireball was actually necessary. But look at the health of the tower right now. I just arrowed the Dart Goblin because I just did not want to face it later. And yeah, it's actually pretty low right now. So I was like, nah, I definitely can just get this left hand side of the tower right now. And he places a princess there. I do not know why. I mean, like, I could just log and get both the princess and the tower. And he's just going for a graveyard poison again. I just arrowed that, because I was afraid that my Mega Minion could not handle all of the skeletons. So after this, I just went really aggressive. I just started spamming everything I had down. Barbarians, Goblin, Barrel, Musketeer, Mega Minion, just everything. And just log for the final victory. Like the final touch. And I just gave him the thumbs up. GG against VVB Car from Los Quilas Jr. I guess his deck, maybe if he played better, maybe he could have gotten something more. But I guess he just lacked the tank. Like he has nothing really good to push with. And next one is this. I seriously did not know how the hell did I win. So, yeah, of course I'm going to take the Giant. I'm afraid that I didn't get a tank later. And I took the Mega Minion. And I just had to pick the Mortar in this one. Of course I'm keeping the Mortar. If I give the Mortar to him, my Giant is like basically wasted. Now I was actually deciding, I don't know if I want the Musketeer or the Goblin Gang. I could be really aggressive if I take the Goblin Gang, but the Musketeer just really helps out with the Giant in the push. So yeah. And he got the Goblin Gang, which I don't think is much of a big deal. I just had to split my archers in the back to cycle. And he placed on a Sparky, which was kinda, it actually kind of shocked me as I have nothing to defend it. So I just went on aggressive right here, mortar and giant. However, I guess my giant is kind of wasted, and I tried to actually damage that Sparky, but he got the wizard, and that got rid of my mega minion. And I guess that barbarian placing was a little bit bad, and I placed on the lumberjack a little bit too late, and that ice wizard is just gonna slow down my lumberjack. And if it weren't for that Sparky, I could have did a lot of damage on that tower, like maybe up to 700, you know. Anyways, I'm not afraid of the Sparky anymore. I mean, like, the mortar is just gonna end it right there. I just went offensive. Once I saw he used up his fireball, so he has nothing for my musketeer and my mega minion. He just zapped that, and the mega minion just went down. I guess it was a waste. But now he has like something really bad to, and unfortunately my musketeer was not raged, but we actually still managed to get off quite some damage. Now I did not want to go offensive, so I just tried to have a defensive mortar. I just have a defensive mortar, and I aired the goblin barrel, and I just started pushing at the right hand side. So he's just gonna support that Sparky with Ewiz. I mean just a wizard. And as you can see, he has that golem in his hand for such a long time, and he has not even placed it. So I was like, I guess it's kind of a waste. So I just had to go really offensive in this side. And fortunately, my lumberjack actually got rid of the Sparky. Now unfortunately he fireballed, so I guess that's a good time to put down my musketeer. And my musketeer did not get raged, but it's okay, we still got this in the bag, guys. And up until now, only now he's gonna place down the golem, which was really, really stupid. I mean, like, he could have had a golem in the back with a Sparky, and we might have actually lost this battle if he actually did a golem Sparky. I mean, like, it's double elixir. He could have just pushed really well. Like, I do not know why. So fortunately, we actually managed to get the 2 crown in the end of the game. So, I just trolled in the last few seconds. And yeah, GG against this guy. I just gave him a thumbs up, and why did he laugh? I do not know why. GG against Leroy Dude Dragon from French Esports. Seriously though, he might have turned the entire battle around if he plays the golem. And this one, I have no idea how the hell did I won. I had like some really stupid cards. So I took the goblin barrel. I want to go offensive, and I took the musketeer. I thought that it would be better to face off against the mega minion, and I took the arrows, so I guess I can counter his princess really well, and the dark goblin too. And well, not a good starting hand. I have the rocket and the Tesla and the guards, which I did not pick, but I guess I just have to work with them. Musketeer in the back as always, and he gave me fire spirits, which is actually not that bad. So he poisoned my musketeer and my tower, which I don't think is really a big deal. But if he didn't, the musketeer actually get quite a few shots on the tower. He's sitting at max elixir. I don't know what the hell is he doing. I just placed my guards down and arrow, so I just went offensive on both of the lanes, and his skeletons were a little bit off with my goblin barrel, and we have actually done quite a good number of damage. So luckily I didn't place my fire spirits in the poison. And again, I'm just going offensive, but this time on the same lane, because I feel like it's gonna do quite a good bit, and it actually did. And I've still got enough time to place down another musketeer. Unfortunately, it still get hit by the bomber, but the right tower is down to 470 health. I knew I can just rocket that. Fire spirits for the princess, and this game is just, just the end already. So again, I'm going offensive on both. Oh no, this time at the same lane. And about 54 HP, not too bad. Musketeer, please. Yep. and fire spirits for the princess, but unfortunately he placed down the bomber, so I guess it's time to just place down my guards and reveal my Tesla, you know. I guess I didn't even have to use the Tesla, you know, like I could have arrowed, but it's a good thing I didn't, so I can actually arrow the princess right now. And if it weren't for that zap, I guess the wizard and the musketeer could have gone to the tower. But he's not even making any progress with us at the tower. The only damage he's doing is thanks to the poison spell. But right here is where the game starts to change a little bit. He's actually going quite offensive right now. He's actually playing his cards way better than earlier. Like, I don't know why though. So I tried to arrow, but unfortunately we actually did some good damage. And again, I placed down very late, and there goes my left hand side of the tower. But I knew that I'm just gonna win this, and until now I didn't even like place down my rocket yet. So he just zapped my tower, like he knows he has to. If not, he's just gonna lose this. And boom, there goes 400 HP off the tower, and 430. All I can do is just give the card. I'll just use the card that I've never used yet, which is the rocket. And well, GG. So GG against this guy. I could read his name, but I'm just afraid that I would like read it wrongly. And oh yeah, this one was very annoying. A really annoying battle. So if I'm not mistaken, I chose the zap, because that's what my instincts say. And I took the 3 musketeers over the hog rider, and the cannon for the hog rider, and I guess the ice wizard, because I'm thinking it has better value than the ice spirit. So he gave me spirit goblins, electro wizard, archers, which is really good. So I just thought of going offensive spirit goblins, so he just goblin me back, and he went for the hog rider. I placed the cannon down, but too bad for the ice spirit, it took out my cannon, and he gave me a goblin hut, so I had to just cope with that. I placed my 3 musketeers down there since he doesn't have the executioner there, but too bad that he barbarian my 3 musketeers, and well, at least my musketeer got off like a shot or 2 at the tower, and luckily that cannon like saved my tower a few hits. So I literally gave up at this moment. With him having the X-bow and looking at my deck, I seriously have nothing to get rid of the X-bow, and he even has the Lava Hound, so I just gave him the. I just threw out the good game. I knew I'm not gonna win this at that moment, but again, I have to just try. So I placed my 3 musketeers at the same lane, and I tried to drag the Lava Hound, and fortunately he also placed the Hog Rider, and his entire push just went down the drain. And fortunately, my Ice Wizard was really tanky, and he's tanking all the damage from that X-bow. And look at what we have here: 3 musketeers, Ice Wizard, and a lot of Spirit Goblins. I feel like, and look at that look at the tower. Like it literally just went down from like 2,000. Like it just kept going all the way down, and that's just a really big mistake he did there. Now he's actually putting the executioner down in this lane this time, which is really bad for us. Like, see, my entire push just got wiped out by that. So he's just trying to defend as hard as he can, but it's not gonna work. I have my zap. He's just gonna lose this one. And again, he's trying to go for a defensive X-bow, but again, it's not gonna work. So I just split archers, and I'm actually gonna, again, same lane, 3 musketeers, and he's just trying to go offensive again by dropping off a Lava Hound in the opposite lane. I do not know why. I mean, like, is he really that confident that he can get my left side tower? I mean, like, it still has 1477 HP left. Of course it's not. And I think he already knew that the game was, over, so I guess he was just trolling with the Lava Hound. And yeah, GG against this guy. He made a really big mistake earlier. If not, he might have actually won. Oh yeah, this one. This one was kind of hilarious, I gotta say. So, if I'm correct, I took the Electro Wizard because I feel like it's just better than the Princess. Sometimes it's just better than the Princess, sometimes. And I took the Skeleton Army, I already had like a thought in my head, like um, Electro Wizard and Skeleton Army. I feel like it could really do a good job. And yeah, so I got a cannon, a lock, a zap from him. And he's got the giant skeleton, which is bad. But fortunately, I took the Goblin Gang, the guards, and the skeleton army, which is really good. And if you'll see later what he has, and he also has the Inferno Dragon, which was really scary, and I got the Golem, which was really good. So too bad that he placed the Dark Goblin a little bit away from my from the princess. And watch this, my skeleton army and goblin gang completely annihilated his P.E.K.K.A and the giant skeleton, and he did like 0 damage on us, and I just zapped because I did not want the damage. And I placed down my Electro Wizard, and fortunately the Electro Wizard gets both of them. And I placed the giant skeleton the skeleton army to try and distract the Inferno Dragon. And that's just literally the end of that. Okay, not the end, but you get what I mean. Oh man, we could have seriously destroyed that tower. I mean, like, look how much health it has now. Like, he seriously just... I doubt that he can stand my cards, because they counter his really well. So I guess I'm just really lucky that, I took the skeleton army and all those. So he actually froze my golem, which gave me a little bit more time. So I didn't want to place my skeleton army because I know he's gonna arrow it. So until now only I placed my skeleton army, and he placed a princess, and I just placed down another golem. I'm just trying to go really super aggressive right here. Guards for the princess, and again goblin gang for the P.E.K.K.A. And he just knows that it is GG for him. He can't do anything else. So I just spammed everything, and I guess he threw out a good game. He already knows that the game is over. And well, yeah, good luck. So GG against Suras from Savage Squad. And this, I do not want to show my losses though. I guess it's because, like, I just chose the wrong card, so I didn't play the cards that well. So yeah, I guess that's why. Well, I was planning of a minor poison, which is actually kind of a good push. But then I realized that I made a really big mistake by giving him the fireball and the tornado. Because if he uses it really well, he could just fireball and tornado my 3 musketeers at the same time, and that's just the end of my push. But luckily he gave me the graveyard in tombstone. Like, guys, do not give your opponent the tombstone. It's just really, really bad. And then he fireballed my barbarian hut. I do not know why. Then I placed down a Sparky, and he tornadoed that, which I do not know why. So my Sparky just annihilated them. He placed down a princess, and just a really big push right here. And I guess you just tried to distract the Sparky, but no use anyways. And that's just the end of the left hand side tower. So I just went aggressive, naked 3 musketeers with an ice spirit, and boom, that's a lot of damage. And instantly that's like 1000 damage off the tower. So the right hand side tower is at 882. I know I'm just gonna get this. He plays a goblin barrel, but okay, I did something stupid right here. I actually placed down the miner, which I did not know why. But he's actually gonna defend that miner with a bowler and a knight, which is actually kind of stupid. But I guess he tried to make a counter push, so I just poisoned everything, and then another goblin barrel. So fortunately, my aspirator went for the goblins, and well, we're just gonna get another counter push right here. Yeah, miner, and well, too bad I didn't have enough for the three musketeers. I just went for the graveyard, and boom! Thanks to the Sparky, we actually managed to get that tower. And three musketeers, he already know it's a good game though. I literally just, I guess I annihilated him in this battle. And yeah, I guess GG well played against Chol Pyrofox from channel group. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll try to improve my recording quality soon, and yeah, see you guys around.